Normalize being spoiled, not because you're lazy, not because you think you're above anybody else, but because the way people treat you reflects what you believe you deserve. Especially when it comes to a man. A man who genuinely values you will naturally want to make your life easier, softer, happier, and more peaceful. There's this weird idea online that women wanting to be spoiled automatically makes them high maintenance or materialistic, but let's really think about that. Nobody calls a man materialistic for wanting loyalty, respect, peace, support, admiration, and emotional care from a woman. So, why is it suddenly wrong for a woman who wants generosity, effort, thoughtfulness, protection, or consistency? Being spoiled is not just about the money, it's about consideration. It's about somebody paying attention to your needs without acting like loving you is a burden. A man who likes you may text you. A man who values you invests in you. And investment doesn't always mean expensive gifts. Sometimes it's planning dates, making your life easier, checking if you got home safe, sending food when you're stressed, remembering the little things, and wanting to see you happy. That's what spoiling really is. It's effort with intention. Women were raised to accept crumbs, to never ask too much, to be low maintenance, to overgive just to prove they're worthy of love. And honestly, that mindset creates burnout. Because the same woman who says, I don't need anything from a man, usually ends up overcompensating in relationships, doing emotional labor, giving endless chances, accepting bare minimum treatment. Meanwhile, men who truly care will often want to provide in some way, not because women are incapable, but because masculine energy naturally enjoys feeling useful, needed, and appreciated. A healthy man likes contributing to the happiness of the woman he loves. That's not manipulation, that's human nature. But let's be clear, being spoiled should never mean acting entitled, disrespecting people, using others, depending entirely on a man for your identity. That's not empowerment, that's immaturity. Real femininity is receiving with grace while also bringing value yourself. You should still have your own goals, your own standards, your own confidence, your own emotional intelligence. But there is nothing wrong with expecting generosity from the people who claim to love you. Love without effort is just words. One thing women need to stop doing is romanticizing struggle love. If a man constantly tells you you ask for too much, you're hard to please, you're too expensive, you should settle for less, while doing the bare minimum, that's not humility, that's incompatibility. The right man will not resent making you happy, and this doesn't mean every man needs to be rich. Generosity is a mindset before it's a bank account. Some men with little will still give wholeheartedly. Some men with millions will give you absolutely nothing emotionally. Pay attention to willingness. It's because people study what you tolerate. If you constantly accept inconsistency, neglect, and low effort, people assume access to you requires nothing. But when you value yourself, when you expect care, when you stop applauding bare minimum behavior, everything changes. The people who can't meet your standards leave, and the people who genuinely value you step up. So, yes, you should be spoiled. Not because you're better than anyone, not because relationships are transactional, but because healthy love includes generosity, effort, care, and intentional treatment. The right relationship should not feel like survival mode. It should feel soft, reciprocal, considerate, secure. And never let anyone convince you that being treated well is asking for too much. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. Comment below, what does spoiled mean to you?